Sunday, we saw the first major award show attempt to press on despite COVID-19 with the 2020 MTV Video Music Awards. Now, quick full disclosure here, I am a former employee of Viacom, the parent company of MTV. I myself have had the opportunity to actually host at the VMAs, both on the red carpet pre-show and backstage. Now, yes, I'm obviously saying this to brag. Working the VMAs was a huge part of my career. Give that to me. I'm also saying this to provide a little bit of context. I have a pretty good idea of what this show looks like normally, both as someone who grew up watching it religiously on television, but also someone that's gotten the chance to be there and see firsthand how beautifully chaotic the production can be. So first things first, let's get the biggest question out of the way. Was it live? Not even slightly. At least not in the traditional sense of the show happening on location and then 5 to 15 seconds later, it's appearing on your television. Were there live elements? Sure. The Twitter comments, the social interaction, the ticker at the bottom of the screen, potentially the digital audience. That part I'm not sure about. They had, people at home on Zoom watching as Kiki hosted. That could have been pre-recorded. That also could be happening live. But as far as the presentations, the interviews, acceptance speeches, and definitely the performances go, were they recorded live to tape, meaning there just weren't any do-overs, rehearsals, and then one singular recording? Maybe, but was any of it live to feed, meaning it was happening in real time? In my professional opinion, no, I don't think so. Now, although admittedly my initial reaction was skepticism, as the logo in the corner said live, that was almost immediately superseded by being impressed with the production value of the show as a whole. I mean, The Weeknd was on top of a skyscraper in Hudson Yards with concert-level lighting and sound, a helicopter, and then another helicopter filming that helicopter, and multiple firework barges igniting off of the Hudson. That happened. Whether it happened on Sunday as we watched the show or whether it happened 2 days prior, which it definitely did because New York Twitter lit up with questions about why the F there were fireworks being shot off at 11 o'clock at night, the fact still remains. It happened, and it was very impressive. Were moments awkward because of the lack of a live audience? Sure, but Keke Palmer truthfully owned that stage. She kept her energy up the entire time and maintained your attention. That was pretty easy to get over. Honestly, if we're gonna nitpick, the only thing I would really say I was missing was the spontaneity. You didn't have Kanye jumping on stage. You didn't have Madonna turning an award presentation into her own personal monologue. All in all, I'll summarize it to this. Were the VMAs foreign to anything that we've seen in the past? Yeah, but so is this year. MTV managed to not only push through production restrictions, the likes of which they have never experienced before, but also create something so very visually impressive and something that all of the teams, digital, social, artist management, production, every single person involved should be damn proud of.